All right, well here it is, mid-October. I think it's October 12th, might be the 13th. Water temperature is 57. There's a low pressure system approaching the area. It's supposed to rain all night tonight, all day tomorrow. Right now it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Nice overcast skies. Pretty strong wind out of the east right now, but the trees are blocking most of the wind. So that's why I purposely picked this shoreline here, because I'll be out of the wind. Out on the open water though, it's really rough out there. The wind's steady at about 15, gusting to 20. I have a 12-inch jake gun right now. Fire Tiger. There is a forecasted major, no, it's actually a minor, coming up at about 5:30. So this low pressure system, approaching low pressure system, combined with that minor moon phase, moon position, and see how it works. See if I can entice a muskie to bite. Well, I found some green weeds out here on one of my favorite spots. I wasn't sure if the weeds would still be green or not, since the water temperature is 57, but they are, so that has me thinking that they might be holding some fish still. And staying fairly close to the shoreline here, so that's keeping me out of the heavy winds. It's still pretty windy, but the farther away I get from the shoreline, the windier it gets, and the tougher it comes to control the boat positioning. So I'm throwing a booker tail with a willow blade on it. I'm not exactly sure what he calls it. I think it's the tin buck, maybe. The willow tin buck. It's about the same size as the 700 booker tail, except it has that big willow blade on it. Look at this muskie right here. Come up here, hit my lure right here. Oh yeah. Should've. Man, oh man. Just turned my camera off. Very next cast, this thing come up here and hit my lure right beside the boat. Oh man. Good sized fish. I'm guessing it's going to be about 40 inches. Man, oh man, I turned off my camera for just one cast because I thought I was out of the hot zone. This muskie came right up here and hit the lure right beside the boat just before I went into the figure eight. I didn't even see it. I was just gonna do the normal blind figure eight. And that muskie showed up right there and hit the lure. He didn't hesitate at all. He just went right into it and hit the lure. Water temperature here is 57 and a half, and there's still some green weeds right out here. It's only about 3 feet deep right out here with weeds. It drops right off deep into deep water on the left side right here. This is one of my favorite summertime spots. I wasn't sure if the fish would still be up here though at this time of year. It's mid-October right now. With the water temperatures being what they are though, I thought, and the weeds still being green, I thought, well, it might be worth a shot. No. It's only 38 3/4. That fish has some good girth to it though. Well, there's a little bit of rain shower that moved through here, so I put on my rain suit. I also had my cover on my GoPro. GoPros are not waterproof. I found that out with my old GoPro. It got destroyed by a rainstorm, so I had to buy a new one. There's a look at the weeds that I'm fishing right here. They're still green, so they should still be holding fish. I wasn't sure if they would still be green at this time of year or not. It's been getting down into the 30s at nighttime, and I wasn't sure what the water temperature was going to be out here. It is 57, that's the water temp. And I'm not sure how much longer the weeds will last being green before they start dying back. Look at this, another muskie right here. This one's just a little guy. This is off the exact same spot that I just caught that previous one. Right there. I'll watch this one come up here and hit my lure. He's just a little guy. Just a little itty bitty one. He's been caught before. Man, he's kind of tore up. Droppers. Small droppers. Put them back in the water while I'm waiting. All right, well, here's a look at what I caught that fish on today. That actually I caught 2 muskies on it today. That one was pretty small though. Forgot about that one. But anyways, yeah, this is that booker tail, the bucktail. Has this big willow blade on it, and then the rest of it is just like a normal size single treble hook. I think it's 700. It's about the size of a 700 booker tail. A little bit of tinsel in there, along with the fur for regular bucktail. But yeah, that big willow blade is pretty impressive. Sounds like a pretty good vibration through the water. First time I've ever used that lure today. It was the first day I've ever used it, and it worked. But I had really good conditions also, really good weather conditions. And I caught that fish on my 7.5 foot St. Croix Mojo Muskie. Heavy power, fast action. This is typically my glide bait and jerk bait rod. You know, I was not planning on throwing bucktails today. I didn't know the water temperature was going to be as warm as it was. And I did not know that the weeds were still going to be green. I brought this along because I was planning on throwing gliders, phantoms, and maybe suics on it. But that's the first fish, the first 2 fish that I've ever caught on this rod today, along with this reel also, the Daiwa Tatula and the 7.1. I do have another Daiwa Tatula on my other bucktail rod, but this is brand new this year for me. I just bought this, and this is the first couple fish that I've caught on it. So anyways, that's what worked today. There it is, this bucktail. It's 8 inches long. Has a good amount of weight to it. Could throw it pretty far. And I did a little bit of trolling also with a jake today, 12-inch jake, but I didn't get anything trolling.